Hi, I'm Atsidi Sanchez for PSU TV, and we're here at the Student Rec Center to view the 2012 presidential debates that Dr. Rill has been hosting, and we're here to see how students react and to get some of their feedback. So, were there any particular topics that they talked about in this debate or any of the previous three that maybe you were more interested in being a college student?
Being a college student, of course, whenever they're talking about education and teachers, it's always a big topic. Personally, I also enjoyed the fact that this was foreign policy focused and that they did talk quite specifically about Middle Eastern issues, relations with Israel and Iran especially. I find those to be very important to myself. And I had hoped to hear maybe a few more specifics from each candidate. And unfortunately, for myself, I didn't quite get the answers that I was looking for on some of those key foreign policy questions.
As a college student, are there any specific topics that just stick out to you more than others?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because I'm a senior that's going to be graduating in June, and actually definitely jobs after graduation is huge to me. And also just education as well. I have a brother who's a senior that's going to be in school too pretty soon. So, I mean, I'd like to know that if he has the same opportunities that I have as well, hopefully things will be different and they'll change. So, but yeah, I think that jobs for me was huge. And I hope that with either president, there will be a job increase. So, yeah.
Do you think most people were swayed in how they're going to vote with these debates, or do you think maybe they didn't have as much an effect as previous debates with other presidents?
I think the problem with our country is that we vote too much along party lines. We're already stuck into our ways, and so if you're a Democrat, you don't want to think outside of the box and think how a Republican might feel, and if you're a Republican, you're the same way. You don't want to look outside of your little box, your little paradigm, and say, well, maybe the Democrats have a good idea, and that's why we have a lot of problems in our country right now.
So this being the last debate, what has been the general feedback from these viewings?
I think overall people have been really excited. The students who've shown up have been appreciative of the fact that we hosted these events and gave them an opportunity to see the debates on a big screen and in action with their peers. And in general, I think that people who were there, whether it was for extra credit or free pizza or a gift card, whatever the reason was, I think overall people walked away with a feeling of satisfaction that they learned something and that they actually enjoyed themselves more than they thought they would.
Right. All right, so if given the opportunity in 4 years, would you do this again? Or was there a specific reason why you did it this year?
My main goal was to get people involved, and since we did that successfully and we had positive feedback, I think absolutely we would definitely do this again in 4 years.
All right, thank you, Dr. Rill. All right, Vikings, you know what to do. Make sure you get in your ballots by November 6th. That is the deadline. Remember to be informed, be engaged, and be heard. This is Atsidi Sanchez for PSU TV, Here Now.